Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to develop a web application in Android. So this is the snapshot of the application that I am going to develop right now using the Android SDK. So what this application is? So this application is like a web browser which can open any websites such as Google or anything like YouTube. So at the top we have a title of this project, that is my web browser. Then I have a address bar, then I have a search button, then at the bottom I have a forward button for going to the next page, back button for going to the previous page, refresh button which reloads the current page, and the clear history button which will clear the history. And the middle part is the WebView widget which actually loads the websites or web pages. So let's quickly develop this application using the Eclipse. So here I already put all the required widgets to their proper places, and now we will look at the coding part of this design. So for that, go to the main.xml tab. So this is edit text. So I have a edit text with ID URL which will act as a address bar in our application. Next I have a button with ID bsearch, and most importantly I have a WebView widget with its ID web engine. And finally I have 4 buttons. First one is the forward with ID b4, backward button with ID back, refresh button with ID bref, and the clear history button with ID bhist. Now we will initialize each and every widgets. So for that, click on browser.java file, and here I also already initialize all the widgets with its IDs. Now we will create a WebView object. So for getting this list, just press the Ctrl space button and select the proper widget. So here I want to select the WebView, so I will select the WebView by pressing enter, and then give the name. So I am giving the browser name, and I will initialize this browser WebView widget with its ID WebView find view by ID r.id web engine. So here I initialized the browser widget. Now we will look at the methods of the browser WebView widget. So first method is load data. Now this load data method takes the 3 parameter. So first one is the HTML code string. So we can type the HTML code string and actually run it. So HTML code string, and so I have written the HTML code string which contains the this is Android text, and I will use the MIME type as text/HTML, and the encoding is UTF-8. And now we will run this application. Right click on project name, run as Android application. Browser.java has been modified. Save changes, yes. Now installing the web app, starting the activity, starting intent, and yes, this is Android. So we successfully run that code. Now I will show you a different second method of browser. So I am commenting the first line. I am commenting of this first line. So browser dot load URL. So this suppose if I want to load HTML pages or any static HTML pages from outside resources, for example from the asset folder, so I need to use the URL load URL method. So suppose so here I have a HTML page in the asset folder and open with text editor. So here so this is the code for the HTML page. So it will print this is WebView text. So I want to load this HTML page into the WebView. So for this we just need to give the path of that file. So file colon triple slash android underscore asset slash html page dot html, and now this method will load the HTML page into the WebView widget. So right click, run as Android application, click yes, installing web app APK, and yes, it has loaded that page. This is web.